well, a little too human. And he didn't stop there. He applied this exact same logic to the heroes of the Bible. All those stories about their flaws and their sins, he called them malicious lies. Noah getting drunk, Abraham having multiple wives, Moses committing murder? No, all of it just fabrications inserted to make these perfect prophets look bad. In Peter's view, Adam never sinned, and all these men were completely flawless. Okay, this brings up a massive question, one you're probably already thinking. If the Bible is supposed to be God's book, how could it possibly have errors, let alone deliberate lies? Peter actually offered a two-part explanation for this. First up, there's the historical reason. He claims that Moses never actually wrote the law down. Instead, he taught it out loud to 70 elders. But after Moses died, when other people finally started writing it all down, that's when the problems began. Over hundreds of years of copying and recopying, corrupt scribes could just insert their own biased and totally false ideas, tainting the original message. But then there's this deeper theological reason. God allowed the errors to stay in the text because it was a test of the reader's heart. A good person, someone who truly loves God, is going to read a verse about God being angry and just instinctively reject it. It won't feel right. But a wicked person, someone who's looking for an excuse to be angry or to sin, they'll grab onto that same verse. They'll use that counterfeit coin to justify their own bad behavior. So here's the really crucial point. In Peter's view, the Bible isn't just a book you read. It's a mirror. It actually reflects the state of your own soul. If you're pure of heart, you'll find the pure truth. But if you're wicked, all you're going to find is the justification you were already looking for. Okay, so let's bring this all home and see how it all comes together in Peter's pretty radical conclusion about what a believer is actually supposed to do with this corrupted book. His logic really just boils down to this revolutionary three-step deduction. Step 1, the premise. God and his prophets are perfect. Step 2, the observation. The Bible itself seems to contradict this idea over and over again. Step 3, the conclusion. Therefore, those parts of the Bible have to be lies. So for Peter, the answer wasn't to just throw the whole book away. No, it was to follow the true prophet, Jesus. He believed that Jesus held the secret key to reading the scripture the right way, the key that could strip away centuries of lies and help you rediscover the pure, original truth that had been buried underneath all that time. And all of this leaves us with a final, really provocative thought. This ancient view of Scripture, it transforms the act of reading from simple faith into an act of judgment. And it forces us to ask a really challenging question. If a sacred text is actually a test, who gets to be the one holding the answer key? Who gets to decide what is divine truth and what is just a trap?